My child, be strong and be brave. Do not fear anything, because I am with you wherever you go. Let these words settle deep inside you, deeper than your thoughts, deeper than your emotions, deep enough to reach your destiny. Because today heaven is not only speaking to your mind, it is speaking to your future. On this special November day, in this rare divine moment, I have placed something extraordinary in your hands. I did not choose this date by chance. I did not choose this hour at random. This moment was written long before you knew how badly you would need breakthrough. This is the day I released $395 billion into your life, not as a reward, not as luck, but as a tool to build the dream I planted inside you. You have carried that dream quietly for years. You held it through doubt, through late nights when your chest felt heavy, through days when everything around you tried to pull you away from what you hoped for. Yet you never dropped it. Even when you thought you were losing strength, something inside you refused to let go. Even when situations told you the dream was unrealistic, a whisper inside your soul said, "There is more for me." That whisper was my voice. That tug was my hand. That vision was my seed. And today, because you did not abandon the dream, I am fueling it. I am giving you $395 billion because you have reached the moment where potential must turn into reality. I am placing this blessing in your life because you have come too far to stay where you are. This blessing is not random. It is intentional. It is strategic. It is targeted. I am not giving it so you can impress anyone. I am giving it so you can finally build what I placed inside your heart. You asked for more. You waited for more. You prayed for more. And now that more is being released, I need you to understand this truth. Fear will delay what faith is ready to receive. This blessing does not tolerate hesitation. This blessing does not survive doubt. This blessing cannot sit beside fear. If you let fear speak louder than obedience, if you doubt what I am placing in your hands, if you shrink back into the older version of yourself that no longer exists, I will reconsider the release. Not to punish you, but because fear cannot manage overflow. Fear destroys what faith builds. Fear interrupts what alignment protects. You have asked me again and again, God, when will my life change? And I answer you now. It changes the moment you stop fearing the blessing you prayed for. Do you know why I chose this exact day in November? Because the atmosphere around your life is open. Because your heart is ready. Because your spirit is listening. Because destiny requires timing. And this is your time. Heaven does not waste a day like this. When I choose a moment, everything before it becomes preparation and everything after it becomes transformation. But listen carefully. I will not pour this blessing into hands that shake with fear. You are stronger than the fear fighting you. You are wiser than the doubt chasing you. You are bigger than the insecurities you carry in silence. You were chosen on purpose. Let me remind you of something you forgot. You are anointed. You are seen. And when I looked through all the souls scrolling today, you were the one whose heart was open enough to stop, listen, and receive. That is why this message found you. That is why this amount is exact. That is why this blessing is huge. I am not giving you leftovers. I am giving you legacy. This $395 billion blessing is designed to move mountains you thought would take years to climb. It is meant to pull you out of cycles that drained you. It is meant to restore what life tried to steal. It is meant to build the future you almost talked yourself out of. But hear me clearly. If fear guides you, the blessing will not remain in your hands. Because I give blessings that match identity. And you are not the fearful one. You are the chosen one. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $100. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it. There were moments in your life when you forgot who you were. Pain made you forget. Disappointment made you forget. Loneliness made you forget. Betrayal made you forget. But I never forgot. I watched you rise from places that should have broken you. I watched you rebuild yourself from pieces others tried to damage. I watched you heal quietly, alone, without applause. Do you really think I would allow you to walk through all of that just to give you nothing? No. I waited for this day. A day when your spirit is steady. A day when your heart is open. A day when your mind can receive without fighting itself. That day is today. The $395 billion is before you, but I am watching your posture. I am watching for confidence, for readiness, for strength, for faith. When fear whispers, I can't, faith must answer, God chose me. When fear says, this is too big, faith must say, so is my calling. When fear says, I'm not ready, faith must rise and say, then make me ready. Because if I sense fear, hesitation, or shrinking, I will reconsider the release. That is how precious this blessing is. That is how serious this inheritance is. I will not place something sacred into a heart controlled by fear. But I know what I placed inside you. I know the fire. I know the resilience. I know the warrior you became without even noticing. That is why you are the one receiving this message. Before I continue, take one step, not for me but for your alignment. Subscribe. Stay close to the voice that steadies you. Stay connected to the flow that strengthens you. Stay near the guidance that heaven uses to reach you. Your destiny needs consistency. Your heart needs reminders. Your spirit needs clarity. Your mind needs peace. Subscribing is agreement. It is alignment. It is your way of saying, I walk with the voice that walks me into destiny. Before any huge blessing arrives, I always check one thing. Not your past. Not your mistakes. Not your weaknesses. I check your heart. Because the heart decides whether blessing becomes foundation or burden. The heart decides whether overflow becomes expansion or collapse. And right now heaven says your heart is ready. But understand this. Ready does not mean perfect. Ready does not mean you know everything. Ready means faith is louder than fear. Ready means trust is heavier than doubt. Ready means your spirit is aligned with heaven's timing. That is why the $395 billion can finally move toward you. This date in November was chosen long ago because you are going to need a reminder that I still intervene, I still respond, I still rescue, and I still choose people who feel unqualified. You needed this message. You needed this sign. You needed this moment. And that is why it has reached you. You have been waiting a long time for change. You prayed when nobody knew. You pretended to be strong when your heart was tired. You survived days that should have broken you. You kept going through seasons that tried to convince you breakthrough was impossible. And heaven saw every moment. Every tear. Every sacrifice. Every silent prayer. And now heaven rewards you. This $395 billion blessing is not only a deposit. It is a replacement for everything you lost, every opportunity you missed, every season of drought, every betrayal, every buried dream, every year stolen by struggle. Nothing you went through was wasted. But hear this warning. Fear cannot enter the next chapter. Fear is the only thing that will make heaven reconsider, not because I want to take anything away, but because fear destroys the structure needed to hold blessing. Fear destroys clarity, confidence, alignment, wisdom, identity. Fear weakens the hands that were meant to carry abundance. You survived too much to let fear sabotage your breakthrough. And yes, fear will still try to whisper. Anxiety may try to creep in. The weight of the blessing might feel heavy at first. But fear becomes dangerous only when you obey it. When you feed it. When you let it silence your calling. But when fear shows up and you move forward anyway, when fear whispers and you answer with faith, when fear tries to shrink you and you stand tall, the blessing remains protected. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing to move even when fear screams. And you have shown courage many times. You stepped forward without knowing the outcome. You made decisions in the dark. You kept going through exhaustion. You showed up weak but still moved. These qualities are why heaven trusts you with $395 billion. Not perfection. Not status. But courage, endurance, heart, and faith. This blessing will elevate you. It will transform you. But it will also reveal who you truly are. It will show your strength, your discipline, your resilience, your identity. It will show that the blessing was never about the money. It was about the version of you rising from within. Your dream is big because your purpose is big. You were meant to impact others, to change lives, to build something greater than yourself. This blessing is the power source for that vision. But again, hear my warning. If fear becomes your guide, I will reconsider the release. Not to hurt you, but to protect you. Blessings cannot live in hands controlled by fear. But look at yourself now. Fear is losing its grip. Your spirit is rising. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $1,000. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it. Something inside you is saying, "This is my moment." And it is. You asked many times, "When will it be my turn?" This is your answer. This is your confirmation. This is your divine appointment. This is the chapter where you rise boldly. But alignment matters. You must stay connected to the voice that carried you here. Subscribe. Not for ritual but for alignment. For clarity. For faith. For strength. Because you cannot afford to drift now. Not when destiny is here. Not when the $395 billion blessing is at your door. Feel the shift. Feel the warmth. Feel the peace. Feel the certainty. This is activation. This is release. This is the moment everything changes. And now heaven requires one final declaration. One final statement that breaks the old energy. One final word that seals your blessing. Type "chains gone." Not as ritual, but as authority. Not as habit, but as liberation. Not as words, but as transformation. When you type "chains gone," you break the fear chasing you. You break the doubt limiting you. You break the patterns restricting you. You break the voice of the past trying to stop you. You step into your new identity. Strong. Free. Ready. The blessing is ready. Heaven is ready. Your future is ready. Now declare it. Chains gone. My child, listen closely now because I am not finished speaking. The Spirit of the living God is still moving, still revealing, still opening layers of truth that were hidden from your eyes. What I am about to release into your spirit is not ordinary, it is not casual, it is not something to hear lightly. These words carry weight, they carry fire, they carry clarity. And as they enter your spirit, something inside you will shift again, something inside you will rise, something inside you will break free from the confusion that tried to cling to you in the last season. For the Lord says, the reason I kept exposing this woman, the reason I kept bringing her name back into your thoughts, the reason I kept stirring your spirit every time she entered your atmosphere, is because she carried a secret assignment against you. She pretended to stand with you. She pretended to pray for you. She pretended to celebrate you. But her heart was not with you. Her voice was divided. Her loyalty was thin. Her intentions were darkened by jealousy, bitterness, and hidden offense. My child, you kept ignoring the signs. You kept giving chances. You kept helping. You kept showing love even when you felt drained. You kept believing the best because your heart is pure. But the Spirit of God says, This woman was feeding from your table while poisoning your name behind closed doors. She smiled at you, but she whispered about you. She took from you, but she never blessed you. She acted like family, but she carried the spirit of a stranger. And now I must tell you the truth your spirit already sensed but your heart did not want to accept. She was the reason some of your blessings were delayed. She was the reason some doors did not open quickly. She was the reason some family members began treating you differently. She was the reason certain relationships shifted without explanation. But tonight, I, the Lord your God, am cutting the cord. I am breaking the influence. I am removing the access. I am shutting her mouth. I am dismantling everything she built with her hidden words. I am reversing every negative seed she planted in the ears of others. I am undoing every lie. I am exposing every secret conversation. I am pulling up every root of sabotage that she sowed behind your back. My child, you were under spiritual attack and did not know where it came from. You were feeling drained and did not know why. You were having sudden confusion and did not understand the reason. You were struggling to trust people because your spirit sensed betrayal before your mind caught up. You were fighting battles that were connected to her voice. She was not your enemy, but she became a doorway for the enemy to operate. But hear me clearly now, the cycle ends. The influence ends. The connection ends. For I the Lord say, stop supporting her. Stop covering for her. Stop carrying her. Stop defending her. Stop explaining her behavior. Stop trying to fix what I am removing. You have reached a point where loving her from a distance is no longer an option, now it is a requirement. Because what is about to happen in your life, she cannot go with you. Your next blessing is too pure for mixed motives. Your next breakthrough is too holy for polluted hearts. Your next season requires clean atmospheres. Your next miracle requires healed surroundings. My child, the enemy used her voice as a weapon, but now I will use my voice as your shield. And when God speaks a shield into existence, no demon, no jealous spirit, no hidden enemy, no whisperer can break through it. I am lifting you higher, and elevation always reveals who is truly for you. Not everyone in your family carries your heart. Not everyone with your blood carries your spirit. Not everyone smiling carries good intentions. And the Lord says, I allowed you to see her true nature not to hurt you, but to protect you. Because what I am preparing to release into your life will attract even more eyes, even more voices, even more opinions. And if I did not teach you discernment now, you would have been wounded later. My child, I am strengthening your discernment. I am sharpening your inner knowing. I am awakening your spiritual senses. I am giving you eyes to see and ears to hear what is not spoken out loud. And now the Lord says, you will walk into your next season with clarity. You will walk with peace. You will walk with protection. You will walk with divine awareness. But hear me again. Do not return to what I removed. Do not reconnect with what I disconnected. Do not reopen the door I closed for your safety. Because this time, the elevation is permanent. This time, the shift is irreversible. This time, the blessing cannot be stolen. This time, the breakthrough cannot be delayed. This time, the miracle cannot be blocked. My child, I am restoring everything that was damaged by her words. I am healing relationships she influenced. I am repairing your reputation where she tore it. I am lifting you above every whisper, every rumor, every accusation. And soon, very soon, the same people she spoke to will say, "We see the truth now. God is truly with you." This is not the end of the story, this is the turning point. This is not the closing chapter, this is the divine reversal. This is not the loss of a relationship, this is the rescue of your destiny. And now the Spirit of God says, stand still. Do not fight back. Do not explain. Do not justify. Do not argue. I, the Lord your God, will speak for you. I will expose what needs exposing. I will vindicate you. I will defend you. You are entering a season where the truth will speak louder than lies. Where light will expose every shadow. Where honor will rise above betrayal. Where God's hand will silence every tongue that rose against you. My child, this chapter ends with peace. This chapter ends with freedom. This chapter ends with strength. And this chapter ends with the lifting of your head. You are stepping into a new beginning. You are stepping into a protected place. You are stepping into divine clarity. You are stepping into the blessing that was delayed. You are stepping into the promise that was waiting for a clean atmosphere. The Lord says, walk forward. Do not look back. What I removed was necessary. What I reveal next will restore your joy. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $100. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it. My child, now lean in even closer, because this final stretch of the message carries the closing thunder, the finishing mantle, the sealing decree that will lock everything I have spoken into your life. The Spirit of the Lord says, you are stepping into the chapter where every hidden thing comes into the light, and every word spoken against you begins to fall to the ground with no power. For too long the whispers of this woman affected how others looked at you. For too long her influence shifted atmospheres that should have been peaceful. For too long you bore weight that did not belong to you. But now the divine reversal is here, and the closing wind of heaven has begun to move. My child, listen. There is a spiritual principle unfolding right now. Whenever God shifts a person out of your circle, He shifts your destiny forward. And the reason you felt heaviness in the past months, the reason your sleep was disturbed, the reason you felt drained after conversations with her, was because your spirit knew she was never meant to carry access to your next level. She was tying knots behind your back hoping to bind your breakthrough, but the Lord says, I have cut every rope, broken every knot, dismantled every plan, and uprooted every seed planted in darkness. And now I must speak to you about the next dimension of your calling. This is deeper than family politics. This is deeper than arguments. This is deeper than jealousy. This is about destiny alignment. For the Lord says, I am aligning your path with those who will speak life, not death. Those who will pray for you, not plot against you. Those who will hold your name with honor, not carry it like a rumor. I am putting distance between you and the ones whose hearts were never pure toward you, because the blessing that is coming carries weight, influence, visibility, and glory. It cannot be surrounded by polluted hands or divided mouths. My child, you are entering a season where your spirit will become sensitive again. You will hear me clearly. You will sense people's intentions faster. You will feel the shift in someone's energy before they ever speak. You will discern motives in seconds. For I have increased your spiritual awareness to protect what is coming. And now the Lord says, do not be surprised when I start removing more people. Do not be shocked when I expose more motives. Do not be confused when other family members begin revealing their true colors. I am not doing this to isolate you. I am doing this to insulate you. Protection does not always feel comfortable, but it is always necessary. Hear me clearly, you are not losing people. You are losing distractions, traps, and spiritual pollution. You are not being abandoned. You are being positioned. You are not being pushed aside. You are being elevated. My child, what the enemy meant for sabotage, I am turning into strategy. What was meant to wound you, I am using to sharpen you. What was meant to shame you, I am turning into a stage for my glory. What was meant to block you, I am using to build you. The tables are turning. The atmosphere is shifting. The gates are opening. The blessing is rising. The breakthrough is emerging. The promise is unfolding. And now I speak this over your life with finality. Every lie dies. Every rumor collapses. Every evil word returns to sender. Every trap breaks. Every chain falls. Every whisper loses its power. Every jealous voice is silenced. This is the decree of the Lord. My child, I am not only removing her influence, I am restoring what she damaged. I am repairing the trust she interfered with. I am healing the connections she poisoned. I am bringing peace where she created tension. I am clearing your name where she created confusion. I am lifting your reputation where she tried to lower it. And soon, very soon, you will see the evidence of my hand. People will begin approaching you with new respect. Family members will begin noticing who you truly are. Conversations will shift in your favor. Opportunities will appear where there was once resistance. Doors will open that were once shut. Your voice will carry authority where it was once overlooked. My child, you are stepping into the season where you no longer fight to be understood. Your spirit will speak for you. Your integrity will speak for you. Your character will speak for you. Your elevation will speak for you. And I, the Lord your God, will speak for you. Now hear this final prophetic warning and blessing wrapped together. Do not return to her. Do not reopen the doors I have sealed. Do not allow guilt to reconnect you to what was sent to drain you. Do not explain your distance. Do not justify the separation. Do not apologize for protecting your peace. This is divine order. This is divine instruction. This is divine protection. My child, the chapter closes now. The assignment ends now. The influence breaks now. The atmosphere cleanses now. The spiritual fog lifts now. The confusion dissolves now. The heaviness leaves now. And now I speak the final decree over your life. You are stepping into a season of honor. A season of clarity. A season of elevation. A season of restoration. A season of divine relationships. A season of supernatural peace. A season of uncontested breakthroughs. A season where no hidden voice can block what heaven has released. Walk forward with confidence, my child. Walk forward with authority. Walk forward with discernment. Walk forward with peace. Walk forward knowing that I, the Lord your God, have gone before you. This chapter closes with victory. This chapter closes with truth revealed. This chapter closes with heaven's justice. This chapter closes with your name restored. This chapter closes with your destiny protected. And now, my child, step into your next chapter. The one I wrote for you. The one no enemy voice can interrupt. The one no jealous heart can delay. The one no family betrayal can destroy. The one sealed by my hand and guarded by my glory. This is the word of the Lord. It is final. It is sealed. It is done. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $500. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it.